There is a part of the Bible that most people read but never truly understand. A passage that isn't about religion, rules, or rituals, but about something far deeper, the hidden mechanism of creation that operates inside your own mind. It is a mystery that Jesus tanto revelar, but only a few had the eyes to see. Today you are one of the few. Because once you understand this secret, nothing in your life will ever remain the same. The Bible says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." Most people read this and think it's just about positive thinking. It's not, it's a spiritual formula. It means that your external world bends, molds, and rearranges itself according to the emotional frequency you hold inside. The heart in biblical language isn't the organ in your chest. It's the subconscious mind, the hidden room where your true beliefs live. And whatever you hold in that room becomes your reality. This is why Jesus always said, "It is done unto you according to your belief." Not according to your prayers, your tears, your effort, or your fear, but your belief. He was revealing the operating system of the universe. He was showing that faith is not a religious emotion, but a mental technology. A technology that activates the hidden power of consciousness and makes the invisible become visible. The secret part of the Bible that unlocks this power is not a verse, but a pattern. Every miracle begins in the unseen. Before the healing comes the belief. Before the multiplication comes the gratitude. Before the manifestation comes the vision. Every time Jesus performed a miracle, he asked one question: "Do you believe?" Because belief is the ignition key of the mind. It is the signal that tells the universe that you are ready to receive. This is why the Bible says, "Declare a thing, and it shall be established." Most people speak their fears. They declare their limits. They confess their anxieties. But the chosen ones speak differently. They speak in alignment with what they want, not what they see. They speak from a place of faith, not from a place of doubt. Because the mind does not respond to your situation. It responds to your instruction. And here is the part very few people understand. The Bible teaches visualization. When Jesus said, "When you pray, believe that you have received it, and it shall be yours," he was teaching mental imagery. He was saying, create the emotion of already having it. Feel the result before the result arrives. Because the subconscious mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. Whatever you emotionally experience, it begins to build. This is why chosen ones manifest faster. It is not luck, it is not coincidence, it is alignment. They learned consciously or intuitively to use the power of the inner word, the inner image, and the inner belief. They don't beg, they don't chase, they don't fear. They align, they expect, they create. The true secret hidden in the Bible is this: your mind is the garden, your thoughts are the seeds, and your emotions are the rain. What you plant will grow, what you water will multiply, and what you repeatedly imagine will eventually appear in the physical world. The chosen ones don't just believe in God, they believe like God, knowing that creation begins inside, long before it appears outside. If you want to activate the power of your mind the biblical way, start here. Guard your thoughts, direct your emotions, and choose your vision intentionally. Don't repeat what life showed you. Declare what God placed in your spirit. Don't surrender to the old story. Speak the new one. Don't wait for the evidence. Produce the evidence inside first. Many people pray but never understand why nothing changes. They think God is silent, when em verdade o problema está dentro da própria mente. Prayer without inner alignment is just noise. Words without belief are empty. Faith without emotional conviction is inactive. The Bible calls this honoring God with lips while the heart is far away. It means that if the subconscious does not agree with what your mouth declares, nothing is activated. The chosen ones learn that real prayer begins in the inner atmosphere, not in the vocal cords. The Bible also reveals another hidden mechanism. Repetition creates reality. That's why Jesus said, "Let your eye be single," meaning focus your mind on one direction. What you repeat internally becomes a pattern, and what becomes a pattern becomes a manifestation. Even science today calls this neuroplasticity. But thousands of years antes, the Bible already taught, meditate day and night. Because the Bible was never just a book of history. It was a manual of consciousness, a guide for awakening your divine ability to create, transform, and shape the reality around you. The power is already inside you. It always was. The only question left is, what will you do with it? Motivation you need, where your awareness expands and your soul finds direction.